Thinking about having one for him. Yeah, his name's like that. I was thinking about having one for him, and I was talking to an artist friend of mine, and I sent her pictures of him, and she's like, "Oh, he's so cute," and I was like, "Yes, he is." And I made a point to tell her, you know, like, yeah, most German Shepherds are black and tan. He's black and silver because he's got he's a silver Shepherd, and I kind of have to wait and see how that's gonna pan out. She mostly does like pixel art stuff, but I'd be cool with like a pixel art in. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool to have him turned into an emote. Man, did I put a lot of RCSs in Boom Boom, man, but he can turn on a dime, which is really important when you're getting shot at by a bunch of different turrets. Oops. Oh, I guess at some point in time I should probably make like a little command that people can type in and they can pull up like pictures of Finn. That'd be kind of cool. In case anyone's like, what's your dog look like? Since he doesn't, my camera's kind of high up, it's on top of my monitor, and it doesn't point down to where he normally hangs out. I saw one streamer that had like another webcam pointed at their cat. Like they had like a cat bed, and the cat was just chilling in the cat bed. And so they had their face up on webcam, and then they had another webcam stream on their stream just for their cat. Finn doesn't really sit in one place too long, though, to try to set that up to where I could say, like, yes, he's definitely in his spot right now. But I did think about it. Honestly, I don't know at this point which would have been the worst of two evils, or the lesser of two evils, because going to Bremerhan and redoing the airstrip for my capital vessel, it would have took a good bit of time to do. But on the flip side, taking apart my hover vessels one by one, and then getting all the materials out and dumping it into the factory, and then, of course, the wait time on the build, which for hover vessels and having all the components built, I shouldn't have much of a wait time at all. It should reduce it down to like nothing. I don't know. Although getting rid of the one that I'm not going to use anymore, that kind of works out. Like, you're being retired, and I'm getting all the stuff. So I should have done that at one point anyway. Oh, we're full up on steel plates in there. Okay. I'll just put you in output for now. God, I got so much crap in there right now. I need to refill my auto miners, and that's why I made so many drill charges. So I guess we'll just do that command here real quick while I'm thinking about it. Why did that not take hardly any of my drill charges? You have to wait 15 seconds between those commands. Alright, well, we'll try to run that in a moment. And apparently we sucked up some combat steel blocks while we were doing our... It can just be repaired with everything else I got blown out on here. Goodness. Alright, so this is the last one. This is the little exploration first... this is my first hover vehicle that I made, really. It's got the harvester on the front. It's kind of sad to see this guy get disassembled, but I got a blueprint for him. It's got 2 miniguns on the side, and you could tell that the chairs were an afterthought. Like, hey, who wants to come with me? Let's just throw some chairs up here on the top, on the roof. It's got the med station on the side, which I thought at the time was the coolest thing ever because you could be running around and you can just get some health back out in the wild without having to use your bandages and stuff. And if you died, there's the clone chamber to bring you back. So it was like totally epic. Like 250 hours to go into my Empyrion Galactic Survival playthrough. I'm just so tickled pink right now. Oh, yes, of course my inventory is full because we're trying to fuel all the things here. So it says thanks for... Oh, it took the drill charges this time. Good. And my fuel is good till when? February 5th for that one, and looks like January 29th for some of the others. But yeah, I have these auto miners. These are like virtual auto miners, and so it's bringing ore in for me even when I'm not on. And you just pay gold and credits to level it up, so you get more over time. So it's been a nice help. We kind of implemented it later on. He just put it on maybe like last week, maybe a week ago now. I'm not quite sure. It might not even be that long. Kind of wish we had it before because you spend a lot of time in this game resource gathering, and you'd much rather be doing other things. So taking it and making it more of a passive activity is definitely pretty helpful, I feel anyway. And so it's kind of nice that I'm not spending so many hours just cruising planets and picking up ore from auto miners now. Although, you know, that's still an option. Oh gosh, package, come back here. I think I got everything out of this one, but I want to double check since it's on the move. Who knows where that's going to end up. Gracious. Alright, so we actually have some biofuel. That's hilarious. See, this is like how long it's been. Like, that was like the very first thing, and biofuel was like the rage. Oh, the rage. And now it's like, hardly ever use it because we got Promethium like crazy. So I think I'll just put... the other thing I could do is just deconstruct all this stuff if I really wanted to just get rid of all the hover vessels, but we're not gonna be that crazy. Okay, HV ammo. Put all that in there, and wow, I must be full on wood for a change. That's different. I remember like putting those miniguns on there and rolling around. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I was actually kind of disappointed when I put guns on a small vessel and found out that they weren't automatic like the hover vessel ones were. You have to manually shoot every single thing on the small vessel. There's no automation involved there. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, because you just got used to like, okay, hover vessels, first thing you can unlock for a vehicle. And it's automatic, so why can't the small vessel be? Alright, so that's picked up. I'm going to BRB just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we're back. So we'll continue with taking things apart, which I think I just finished off that one. Yep. Give me that box. Let's go. Inventory full. This is all input pieces. And hover vessel stuff. Alright, so now we are void of any hover vessels. We have a small vessel that's docked up here, but that's not a problem. They're made to fly around in space. So we'll just hop in here, power it up, and move it. And then my blue one is in space somewhere by a Ringu. I have to go search and rescue mission for that at some point a little later. Find out what happened to it. Not like there's really anything important on there, but I do have, you know, fuel warp crystals and stuff, which I really have too much of at this point, but I kind of want to go back and find it. Alright, so I think we're good to go on seeing if we can activate the repair now. And finding out what it's going to take. Required repair area for this template is blocked. Please remove obstacles first. Maybe we'll need to remove Momo's nerd pole. Oh my goodness. Total repair time, hour and 20. But I can feed in some of those thrusters too. That'll help out. Neodymium's my worry, but I have enough to cover that. Everything else here is going to be okay. I actually have to do a growing plot. It blew out one of my steel growing plots. Those meanies. The heck. Okay. I actually think I have a grow plot that I can just put in there. Yes, I do. That'll save me trying to hunt down nutrient solution. And we've got a few thrusters we might want to put in there too. It was a fun night. Gotta go to bed, catch on the next one. Keep the buns safe when I'm gone. Will do. I love that emoji. I don't know where you got that from. Someone whose channel starts with Tagger, it looks like. So yeah, that's pretty funny. You just roll around showing everyone your booty, ruthless dogs. Let's see. We know that we got a lot of our blocks shot out, so that's probably some of this. And we have some regular steel blocks. So I might be able to lower the cost or the time of the repair by throwing in some of these. That's going to be most of it, I think. Yeah. Let's see what this says. Oh, doesn't take that. Doesn't like that. Doesn't take that. How are you not... Okay, it took it. So it won't take my actual raw blocks right now. Wonder what's up with that. Wonder if it's because it might be blocked. Repair the template. Show my repair area. Try it again. Alright, remove obstacles first. Well, the only thing up here that could be considered an obstacle... Oh. Okay. I need to back that up and possibly take some of the turrets off the top. I wonder if I can... I don't know, with it being so weird with moving around... let's just go move my vessel around here too. Let's go put this somewhere else. We'll just park it down here next to Momo's. I think that's Momo's. Yeah, that's Momo's. The swarm. Okay, Oh, it doesn't take me much of anything. He might need to go OUT. He doesn't have his belts right now to ring because I took those up earlier. I need a hamburger. Oh wait, they're not in there anymore. They're in the other hamburger. From this fridge. Alright, so we're just going to take everything off the top here so I don't have to worry about any complaints. Now there's 6 ships that he said he was next to it. Yeah, his cockpit is actually like super duper inside his ship. Which I thought was kind of cool. Take care. This stuff's all off. Yeah. Alright, and we can go put his down. I'll go park his next to everybody else's SVs. Oh, this thing takes some very wide turns. He's got sick spray painted on the back of it. That's cool. Oh, that's right. I can't just leave that way. Every time he wants to do something, he has to get out the back. I don't know how I feel about that now. It's cool, but I get so many auto miners, like just popping out the top and grabbing the auto miner. That he'd have to park in front of the auto miner and run to the back of his ship every time. Alright, let's just make sure that wasn't what the game was talking about. Like maybe it was just discouraged about that kind of stuff. And I can leave the turrets on the top of the base without moving them. See what it says now. Alright. Hopefully I can get up there in time to see the repair area. That nerd pole is in the way. I wonder, since there's no structural integrity, if I can just zap the bottom one out. Wow, okay. Cool. You can. So we'll just do this. Okay, should be more than enough. No, I took enough out that it should be fine. Yeah, I cleared everything else up here, and it was still talking about there being an obstruction, so that was the only thing that was left. Longest preparations for repair ever. Required repair, temple is blocked. Please remove the obstacles. And there's still something it's freaking out about. Oh my goodness, we can't even get up the elevator shaft. I really wish they would let the repair area box stay. It used to be that it would, and then there was a change and now it doesn't do it. There's a turret over there though, that's probably what it is. Because that's too far off to the side. The blueprint kind of adds, like when you spawn things in, you kind of have to have like 3 blocks clearance. So this is probably another problem. And I think that should be the last of it. Cross your fingers, man. Tell you what, some parts of this you gotta have some patience. Gotta have some patience. Console, what do you say? What do you not like now? What am I not remembering to take out of here? That's fine. This all looks fine. Let's just fly it around here and double check. Make sure we got nothing around the legs. hope it's not this fin tail work. I have to replace this so Momo doesn't get mad at me. Okay, I should be definitely leave that one so I know what to put back down. Okay, there is nothing else, damn it. If this thing tells me that it still can't repair my ship, I'm gonna lose it. I'm not really gonna lose it, but... Really? Yeah, the pole isn't even in there anymore, so it's not the pole. What? Okay, you know what? We're gonna try something cheaty that sometimes works with the repair base. We're just gonna get in here, and we're gonna... Well, I guess I'm not gonna turn my I was thinking about turning on the gravity generator so I can get around in here a little easier, but that's gonna mess too much with Momo down there. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna turn this on and see if I can't move it just a little bit and repark it. Yeah, and we have fuel. The thrusters are gonna be a bit of an issue, because there really are no thrusters. Some of them anyway, but I think we have enough to move it up and down very briefly. Alright, can we, yeah. Alright. Let's try... Yeah, I have no left or right thrusters where I can pivot. Alright, set it back down. Build power. And we're going to try the repair bay again. Man, it's so weird having to do like manual power on the doors. Like, I need you to open up for me. Whoop. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, broke my leg, probably. Ah, good. Now it's just complaining about there not being enough resources. Cool. I can work with this. So now I just need to feed in everything on demand. So you don't want... I wish this was operated more like the factory. Like, take the... I know you're going to use these blocks during this repair. Like, I just know it. But fine, we'll give you all the raw ingredients that you want. Yep, broke my leg. It's all good. Least of my worries right now. I'll eat a burger just because I can. And I want to get my stuff. Base and hover vessel. Alright, take all this back. I gotta put these back on the base. And put this in the helmet for right now. Actually, all that can go in there. Alright, so one of these boxes actually had a good line of ore, which I was kind of surprised to see. That'll be great for doing repair stuff. Oh, we might need some airstrom. I'm going to get some of that. I guess it wasn't. Aha! That was it. Alright, so we're gonna need some more sathium, carbon substrate. I actually have carbon substrate. Here's some. Here's some. Don't want to drain my resources out of there too much. Alright, back up against. I think iron was good. And silicone might have been good. What? That's carbon substrate. Carbon substrate. You need 347. Oh, okay, now it takes it. So I need sathium, zascosium, neodymium, and cobalt. Alright, so I said cobalt. Try and do these one by one. Cobalt, copper. I'm just gonna put a little extra in the factory. Zascosium. Just because if it's on automatic mode, I can just roll up and repair whatever I need to have repaired and not have to worry about going through this again. I love how you keep telling me that this is not accepted, but then you take it anyway, after I sit here and wait a moment. Alright, so now neodymium and sathium. Neodymium, well here's sathium first. It's one thing we have a lot of, sathium. Just from all the alien POIs and everything. Alright, there we go. You're going to take the sathium and light it. And then all we got left is the neodymium. And then my capital vessel will be underway. And this is the one that's scary because we don't really have a lot of neodymium. And I had Sick take out over a row of neodymium to work on his capital vessel, I believe. So we are kind of hurting on the neodymium front. Alright, there we go. So repair the template, automatic mode. This thing should kick off and start repairing. And it's going to take, here we go, 1 hour and 23 minutes. So this should be going at the moment. So it says stop repair. So what we're going to do in the meantime is one, fix my broken leg. And two, we'll go smelt some ore and handle my auto miners. Did you check out my floor, Momo? You can talk, you know. You did? Okay, let me know what you think. What'd you think? Did I do pretty good?
Yeah, I like how you have like an entire bar in your casino and stuff.
Oh yeah, the casino was dope. It was also a complete freak accident how the casino ended up coming into play.
Okay.
Yeah, my Twitch streamer, Damien, I believe, is the one who made the casino comment. I was turning it into that cafe, and then he's like, the way you have your carpet in here and the tables look more like a casino. And I was like, a casino? Let me make this a casino! So then I put in like the security cameras and the security section, the bars, reception area. So yeah, I was pretty stoked about because everything else on my floor has been functional, but the casino is the only thing you really run on there for is the ATM. But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, glad you like it. Alright, let's run over here. And we're going to put the turrets into our base supplies box, and after my repair gets done, space station supplies, we will be able to rebuild that area. Alright, so let's see how we're doing here on my virtual auto miners. And I don't think we're going to be able to hold. That's like 8 stacks of gold alone in my inventory at the moment. So we're going to have to look up, because I forget what it is to just pull in a certain amount. And every time you pull up the window to pull out the auto miner ore, you have to pay 100 credits, which in the grand scheme of things isn't bad. So it's not bad at all. So give just a moment. I'm just going to pull up what command that is. So it's am get all, but I think there's also a let's see. Yeah, there it is. Am get item and amount. Did they give me an example? Gets all items from the auto miner. Item can be all to fuel auto miners. Let's see. Oh, that's just for the fuel stuff. And a certain number of items were all from the auto miner. So if I just put can I just say AM get gold? Because I don't know what they classify that as. I have to go check their developer site for that. Yeah, here we go. So AM get ore times amount. AM get ore times amount, but then they have pound symbol ore times amount. Why would you have it? This is really confusing. We're just going to try it and see what happens. And if it gets messed up, oh well. So 8,000. AM get, so it's gold, and I want 8,000. You really want to get your ores for 100 credits, okay? And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and okay, so that worked. There's all my gold. And then welcome to the Mount Doom refinery, foundry. Mount Doom is where the smelting happens, and we're going to be cool and use the P-toggle menu. But this is what I set up for the furnace smelting. There's 10 furnaces there, and they do a damn good job at going through all of that super quick. One of my pain in the ass things to do is sit around and wait for stuff to get done, especially when furnaces are a big power drain. But I love smelting at the space station because the solar energy here is phenomenal. We get full sun all the time, and so the capacitors stay full. I can run this down, but by the next time I come in here and do a big job, it's already backed up. So it's like, why go anywhere else when you can do this for free here? All right, let's check the thing here. I don't think I think I'll be able to pull out. This is the only thing that's going to be 2 stacks. So I should be able to fit everything else in my inventory. So here we go. Perfect. Get that neodymium that I so desperately need to get hit on all my ores because of the capital vessel repair that we're doing right now. Yep. So we'll just let this run its course. Although I am going to front load all the gold because I want to run to the ATM and do some auto miner upgrades while I am stuck in the space station for a little while. And I also want to know what happened to my other ship. But I guess we'll figure that out later. Alright, we're going to need to make a few things while we're here. We destroyed... I want to make 2 more... I need to recreate my driller. And I need to get the core... I need to get the core starter block. There we go. Hybrid vessel starter times 2. And I think I'll be able to feed everything else into the factory. Can I still see my ship from here? Yes, we can. Alright, we are going to put magnesium. Look at that, I'm full on magnesium. Probably full on. Nope, not full on pentaxid yet. And then we got promethium, trying to build that up. But everything that I don't fit in my ship, I just throw into the space station. I think it was like a donation, and it helps everybody else out. With, if they got to do repairs or they're trying to make something. So I feel it's a good way to contribute to the community. Anything that I have that's extra. Because I think right now, I'm like the #1 resource gatherer dude on the entire server. I'm pretty damn sure. Magnesium 1. Alright. And what else am I going to need to make? Let's pull up the factory. So we're going to make the Beast Tier 2. Because this has the Tier 2 drills on there. So let's go to the factory. And we're going to need to get a few things. Or hopefully be able to put in a couple things. And then we'll have 1 hover vessel ready to go. It's not boom boom, but need to get something going here. This probably will be the least amount of time. More carbon substrate, man. Gotta love carbon substrate. I don't think we have a lot of wood in here. Oh, we do. Alright, let's start cranking some stuff out. Alright, you can make 300 carbon substrate. How much did I actually need? 376. Alright, you're gonna make 500. And I can try and see if it just wants the stuff for some of the blocks. Silicone, iron, zascosium, iristrum. Yeah, let's see if it just wants some of the blocks. So we'll go back to the ship here and grab some of our hover vessel components that we squirreled away from our deconstruction episode. And where are my blocks? Here we go, 775 combat steel, 86 steel blocks, and that must have been from the combat vessel. Yeah, when I was tearing things apart, and it must have accidentally came up because I'm like, that's a little too big for a hover vessel block. Okay, so I think I also do I have drills in here? I got a he has a multi-turret on him. And here's tier 2 drill lasers, 4 of them. So we'll see if we can't feed those in. I'll need a cockpit, of course. Definitely some thrusters. Refrigerator. Cargo boxes, not quite sure how many. A wireless connection for show. And RCSs definitely, and hover engines. So we'll see if we can't cut down on some of the time here, because I'm not really sure. Looking at the list here, what exactly it needs, but we'll feed this in. We'll feed this in here real quick and see what we get. Do like refrigerators and cargo boxes. So it's taking some of this right now. And the more finished product you can feed into the factory, you'll see this time go down because it doesn't actually need to make it in the background. Alright, I probably do not use combat steel on the drill. But, yeah, we're down to 6 minutes, 5 minutes. What's left here? Did you need some, let's just drop this down to like 49 blocks. Oh yeah, doesn't contribute to blueprint. So we'll need to put in some carbon substrate, some Earstrum, and some Zaskuzium, and some wood planks. Oh, no, not that many wood planks. Goodness gracious. Alright, and there's our carbon substrate. Oh, I could have put in the starter vessel block. Haha. Although I technically still can. Oh, doesn't need it. Okay. Alright, and now we just need Earstrum and Zaskuzium, which we have plenty of. Alright, clean that up a little bit, put the hover vessel starters in there, and we'll put our blocks back. We're going to move our goodies around a little bit, so we're going to smelt our, or not smelt, we're going to change our gold ingots into gold coins. So we're going to need to put this into, we're going to run a long batch job, so we'll put it into input 4, 5, and 6. Hopefully we got enough space in here to do this. Alright, so there's gold, gold, more gold, more gold, and the last pile of gold. So that's like 1,500 gold ingots that I just was able to put over there. And the box 13, no, not box 13, backup ingots. We'll just transfer everything I smelted over into here for now. We'll get this sorted out into my boxes later. Yeah, and then we'll turn the furnace off. And I'm pretty sure if we take a look at what's happening here with the space station, with our construction, the furnaces are done, but we'll double check. So if we look at our furnace input box here, yeah, we're down to just the 1s and 2s, because you need to have groups of 5 in order for it to smelt. So 10 furnaces, man, you really can't pass that up. And we'll go ahead and get my gold coins going. We're going to need to make like 1,500 gold coins, so we'll just queue up like 600 per constructor here in this grouping. And then we can go to the ATM and put them in there, which is in the casino, but I'm kind of tempted to just drop an ATM like right here. The more I think about it, actually, I forget that carbon substrate actually produces a, it puts out 20 at a time, so we can actually stop that. We have definitely made more than enough carbon substrate out of here. Yeah, ATM, that's what I was just talking about. So we'll just put one in here, so I don't have to keep running into the casino to put all my gold coins in there. The epitome of being lazy. And we sure as heck made a lot of wood planks, but wow. Let me just take 250 of it. feed this back in here. I'm just going to take out 250 wood planks, and I'll leave the rest of the carbon substrate stuff here. Alright, let's see what the factory wants. Wood planks. Item doesn't contribute. Item not accepted. But you, oh, it doesn't actually need wood planks. Okay, that was on me. I get in the habit of seeing everything on that screen, so I think I need to make it. So we only need Airstrom and Excosium at this point. And we just loaded all that into what I brought back with me. Into... oh, wait, it was my backup ingots box. Here we go. So I said Zascosium and Airstrom, was it? I think that's what I said. Yeah, Zascosium and Airstrom. So there's some of that, and there's some of that. So 5 minutes, 6 minutes actually, to get the beast back after I had to deconstruct it because I can't have a hover vessel in space. So we're gonna start the production because my capital vessel, after the siege earlier, holy space fight Batman, had me needing to rush to the repair bay afterwards because all my thrusters, most of my thrusters were gone, and we got shot out of the cockpit and just overall badness. So
you can't fuck the aliens up. They don't have thrust.
Sometimes I worry about you. Oh my gosh. Alright, so besides Jennifer making commentary over here, hopefully that wasn't picked up on the microphone. Oh god. Okay. Let's put that back, and we will deploy that here in a moment. I am going to get some food. My guy likes to eat a lot of food. I've noticed this, but I make a ton of food, so it's all good. We took all the food out of my ship while its power is off, and it's all in 2 different refrigerators at the moment. Okay, so next order of business is our ATM machine, which is right here. Like I said, I'm literally just going to shove this thing in the corner right here, and it can be there. Alright, that's the end of the short-term jobs. Is anyone making fusion cells right now? Probably not. So I'll start that off. Oh! There's nothing in here now? Lots of iron, but we have no promethium. Okay. That's not a problem. I will put some in there. Let's see. Space station, input 1 through 3. And I have I have a couple stacks of promethium, but nothing super crazy. We'll keep 2 in there in case I need to make any ammo. But most of this is going to be in my promethium box, and like I said, I really don't have a whole lot of promethium right now. But the good news is at least we have some, and we always have lots of water because I like to run down and get a bunch of water. So we'll get some fusion cells going. All these constructors do, this set of constructors in the space station, all they do is make fusion cells. You figure everybody needs power for your ships. Space station sometimes might need to be filled up, or other bases. So yeah. Are you messing with him?
No. He's messing with me.
He's telling me you're messing with him.
But I'm messing him back.
Okay, so it's both of y'all's fault.
He puts his paw on my leg, so I started messing with his paw while it's on my foot, and he wants to take it off.
Okay. Alright, so that's going. All my gold coins are going. We might have a full stack already. Oh, we got a couple stacks. That's cool. Alright, we're going to run over here, put these in the ATM, and we're going to work on upgrading some of our virtual auto miners. But really, because you just saw my situation with promethium, I want to boost up my promethium production here, and this right now is level 3. And one of these days I'm going to figure out exactly what the formula is here, because this level 1 magnesium only gave me 4. This level 1 silicon gave me 10. But I have that Cosmium at level 2 and only got 8. So I'm not quite sure what they're doing. I would probably need to babysit this and wait for it to update after the first cycle and grab the numbers, like take a screenshot, and then I'll know what it gets per, like every 5 minutes or however frequently it updates, and then I'll know exactly. Alright, so we're gonna buy more Promethium here, and buy, I think it's Pro? Yeah, level 4, level 5. Let's just take this sucker all the way up to like level 8. And I imagine I don't have very many credits left. 178,000 credits. What else do I need to upgrade? Let's see, that's level 8. Oh, Neodymium. It's already at level 4, but it's something that I'm just struggling with right now. So we'll upgrade our Neodymium here. We'll take it up to 8 as well. Oh, nope. I'm missing 1,800 credits to be able to pull that off. But if only I had more gold.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. What? I am not missing credits. Does this not update?
Nothing like a quick break to kill a carrier.
So I had to take off the turrets on the roof, some of the nerd pole, and get in my ship and move it around a little bit, put it back down, and then I was able to start to repair my capital vessel, and it's going to take like an hour or something. But the good news is oh, I also had to delete all my hover vessels, so I had to multi-tool them all back up and shove them all back in the factory, so the beast will be ready. It might already be ready, and then I can move back on to making boom boom again. Like, so tedious.
Man.
So tedious. Yeah, so right now the beast is ready. He's just being Mr. Talkative right now. Can I have more than one thing in the factory?
No.
Like, oh, so you can only have one thing, so I have to go deploy that now before I can go do something else.
Oh, if it's finished?
Yeah, it's finished.
You might be able to. I've never tried.
Oh, I'll have to give it a try then. Alright, so we need to make boom boom.
I would assume you can, because it puts it in its own separate page on the spawn menu, instead of just leaving it in the factory menu. So it would make sense if you could do multiple at once.
It looks like it's going to let me do it.
Yeah. Because if you couldn't do multiple at once, there would really be no reason to move it out of the factory when it finishes.
So I can just have a whole bunch of stuff queued up just in case.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's get to cracking here. We need iron, safety. You know what? We're just going to cheat, take a screenshot. And so now I can see exactly what I need without having to pull this back up. So yeah, I'll just crop that real fast. And grab some resources out of my ship. Not 13. Oh, you know what? I got gold ingots sitting right here. I need to move and turn into coins. And I got coins to put into the ATM. Alright, anyway. That's 13. Alright, so we need a stack of iron. But I think what I'm going to do, I have iron for days, is I'm just going to load up a bunch of iron into the factory so I can stop loading iron into the factory. And Sathium's another one that I have a lot of. That will actually cap me out this time, though. Oh, we're 5 away on carbon substrate. We got a lot of that here in the box in front of me. Silicon, of course. And then we need nothing else. Everything else is already to go in there. So we'll just pull out the carbon substrate. We only needed like 5. Okay, so here we go. I really wish you could like overlook this. Like just take all the ore. Yep, you don't want any more of this, that's fine. Alright, so we will start production on that. Hour and 18 minutes, just because it's going to need to make a lot of the products, since I didn't feed in a lot of the saved materials that I had. But that's okay. Let's get these gold bars in here and check on our progress. So yeah, that's probably about 100 something for each, and there's only 200 left. So that's coming along very nicely. And we'll dump more gold in, because that's how it rolls when you're a pirate.
Pirate me booty.
By the way, when placing bases from the factory next to mountains, be careful not to misclick and place them halfway into the mountain.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it's like maybe 10% of the way in. I'm just clearing up part of the hangar with the drill.
I think we'll load up copper next. It's another one that I
Once
don't
I
have.
actually get situated, I can
ton
come
of.
here with the beast and just make it look like it's supposed to be like that.
You guys all, like, Bloops, I know you know about auto miner stuff. Momo, you've been kind of gone. Did Peaches get with you and tell you about the auto miner stuff you put in? I guess she's AFK.
I'm typing.
Oh, okay.
You guys can't see that?
I can.
I'm on faction right now. Did you put it in global?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now. So essentially, there was a server component thing that is stock with the game, but it's not enabled by default. But you can turn it on. So Pete just turned this on, and essentially, it's like there's a physical item in the game called an auto miner. You go on a deposit, you put it down, and it sucks up all the ores, and you keep it fueled up. That's the physical one. But this thing is a virtual one. You manage it all with text commands. And the way it works is you can go ahead and get level 1 of every single auto miner ore there is for free. And then all the ones thereafter, you buy upgrades. Each level costs you, starts off at 10,000 credits, and then it's 10,000 credits on top of whatever you just spent. So it goes 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, so on and so forth. But if you type in faction chat, you have to do a comma, and then type in AM, like Alpha Mike, colon, and a question mark. You can pull up the help menu for the auto miners. Yep, just like that. So you're going to want to buy all of them. Do you have your Skype open?
No, but I can pull it up on my phone.
Oh, I was going to see if you want to do it on your computer, because you can just copy paste.
Oh, I can do that.